In today's episode of Nintendo No, we're barrel rolling right into Dinosaur Planet. Can you remember your favourite Star Fox game? Let me guess, it's Star Fox Adventures, right? No? Well, there may actually be some very interesting reasons as to why Star Fox Adventures was such a large departure from the Star Fox formula seen in the former games. Adventures didn't actually originally start its development as a Star Fox game at all, rather being a new IP created by Rare called Dinosaur Planet. The game was set to be the swan song to Rare's great catalogue of games on the N64, and was being created using the engine which Nintendo had previously used for Ocarina of Time, and subsequently Majora's Mask. This is exactly why many say that Star Fox Adventures plays similarly to a Zelda game. It was, in many ways, originally Rare's take on the Zelda formula, similarly to how Banjo-Kazooie was heavily influenced by Super Mario 64. The game was set to feature a large and open world, one that would push the limits of the N64, and was graphically very advanced for the system, with it being a later release which was set to release after the turn of the century. The game would feature a strong narrative compared to most Rare games, focusing on the characters of Saber and Crystal, who would go on a quest to save their missing father, Randor, a powerful wizard. To do this, they would have to land on Dinosaur Planet, and would gain the help of a Triceratops as well as a Pterodactyl. Originally, both Saber and Crystal would be playable, but in its final release of Star Fox Adventures, Saber would be omitted from the game completely, and Crystal would take a far lesser role, being non-playable. The late date of release for Dinosaur Planet is the first reason it never saw a release in its original form. This was because Nintendo worried that, like Star Fox 2 on the SNES, that Dinosaur Planet would look primitive in comparison to the then released Dreamcast and PlayStation 2. Due to this, the development was moved over to the GameCube, and news would become very scarce on the game. Later it would be hinted at by Miyamoto that he may tell the people at Rare to make the game a Star Fox game, citing the main character holding some striking resemblances to Fox McCloud. This would become the case, and the game would take shape as the very divisive Star Fox Adventures, which, while aesthetically stunning for the GameCube, had much of the content from Dinosaur Planet missing, and was somewhat of a letdown for the fans of the series. That's all for this episode of Nintendo No, and if you enjoyed this episode, please like the video as well as subscribing to my channel. And also, if you would like to comment below what you thought of Star Fox Adventures, I would be very interested. Are you disappointed that Dinosaur Planet never saw a release in its original form? I sure am. It was a game that showed a lot of potential. Thank you very much for watching this video, guys. Bye bye.